Ozempic versus nature's Ozempic. We have lost 250 pounds combined, and I myself have tried a few injections before. Not Ozempic specifically, more like hormone things and pills, and I've done a lot of different things because I was a young girl when I was losing weight, and there was a lot of different things out there that I tried. And I'm just going to tell you that nature was the only thing that could really heal me, and my knowledge around nature and how powerful it can be is what really led me to where I am today.
And do you have any fear about putting the weight back on?
Not really.
Right. And people who are on Ozempic have a lot of fear because as soon as you go off the medication that's pretty expensive, you are faced with the same issues that you had before you went on the medication. So we really believe in fortifying your skill set and empowering you so you have the tools and you never have to worry about putting the weight back on because the habits that you have now are so ingrained. And it's just really clear to you, like the other lifestyle just doesn't even taste good anymore. It's not even an option.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's like no looking back. And for a lot of you who are listening, that reality may feel really far away from you, but I want to let you know it's within reach. So if you subscribe to our channel, you'll be getting a lot of education about our journey and all the mistakes we made, but save yourself a lot of time by learning our story.
We noticed that 94.5% of you are not subscribed, and to the 5.5% that are, we love you. So you drink green tea every morning.
Oh, do I ever?
You drink so much green tea. Like when you don't drink green tea, I don't even want to talk about what life is like.
Come on. You like it when I don't drink green. Do you like it when I don't drink green tea?
Well, you're detoxing off of it, but that's a different story. Tell us why green tea is so amazing.
Well, I might even have to look at my notes because as I was researching for this video, I was just blown away at all of the information that I had stored in my brain. I just know it's really good for a lot of reasons. It keeps standing out in the research for antioxidants and as an antioxidant booster, which helps you prevent disease and helps you increase your immunity and does all these great things. But what's so interesting is that it controls your hormonal regulation through the cations, which is like a type of caffeine. Casein is like the family of caffeine. And it helps to regulate, stimulate, like to suppress your appetite through the hormone production. So that's just one amazing fact about it. And I didn't really realize that it was suppressing my appetite. But what's interesting is that it's not only suppressing your appetite, it's actually affecting your fat oxidation, which means it's burning fat. It's a fat burning tea. I mean, could it be that simple that you could just drink a tea and burn fat? That's amazing. Just sit in your chair and drink tea and you're burning fat. I love it. I do. Don't you love that?
I love that.
So when are you going to switch from coffee to green tea?
No.
Oh.
I like my protein coffee, which brings me to my next point with number 2, which is protein.
I can't sell her. I got to do better. I got to look at my notes. I couldn't sell her on the green tea.
Hold on. Let me tell you why protein is so great. Okay, so
It also has thermogenic effect and appetite regulation. It has thermogenesis, Penelope.
You know what protein has?
Not thermogenesis.
It has, some proteins have over 40,000 nutrients in them. That's incredible.
Some, yeah. But green tea also.
Look, guys.
Green tea helps to stabilize your blood sugar.
Fabulous.
So does protein, though. That's a tie.
Protein.
That's a tie.
Actually, protein isn't, protein's great.
Yeah.
Protein's great because it doesn't really raise your glucose.
We're not really saying and/or. You made it an and/or. I saw how you did that. That was clever. That was good, Penelope. But I got you.
You know what? I love protein because it just keeps me full for hours.
That's true.
When I drink green tea, I want to eat after an hour. It's true.
The coffee is a serious appetite suppressant,
But when you mix protein powder and coffee and milk,
that's Penelope's recent hack that she's
with collagen and salt and stevia. Whoa. Go watch my What I Eat in a Day. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're enjoying that. But protein is a natural appetite suppressant. Everybody, I mean, that's not really like news. No newsflash.
No, but you know what? It's news is that people aren't really eating any of it, or they're forgetting to eat it, or they're forgetting to eat the right or quality kinds.
That is a fact.
So
Quality
real quick,
kinds,
I'm going to give you a few things to look for that you taught me. Try to aim for not pasteurized. Try to aim for 100% organic.
But pasteurized, you mean dairy?
Yeah, dairy, not pasteurized. And try to make sure that it's grass finished and 100% grass fed. If it just says grass fed, that is a red flag, and run for the hills.
Well, you're also talking exclusively about animal proteins, what I'm
Yes,
hearing you say.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
protein, I mean, protein is not a one for one. There's a lot of ways to get protein in your life and in your diet. And just having protein and knowing where protein is in a lot of different foods, because you have protein in mushrooms, you have protein in broccoli, you have protein in tempeh, you have protein in pumpkin seeds. Like
That's very detailed. I don't think that a lot of people don't know about that.
Right. So well, we have a lot of videos about quality protein and where to find protein, and we're happy to even, comment below. We'll talk about it in the comments. We love to talk about protein. But at the end of the day, whenever you eat, you want to have, satiation. So if you're hungry, like a half an hour or an hour after you eat, you may want to consider how much protein you had in that meal and how much fat you had in that meal and what the quality of those two things are. For example, a sandwich for lunch may not be the best option.
Depends what you put on that sandwich,
Well,
what kind of bread you made it out of.
Right, so the bread is usually like 85, 90% because it's cheaper than the meat that's inside, or the vegetables even are more expensive than the bread.
So we like to make lettuce protein sandwiches.
Yeah, we do nori rolls, we do lettuce buns, I made those on the trip. They were really good. I made
Yes.
great nori rolls.
Nori rolls are so good.
Yeah,
I wish we could make it for them and give it to them.
Well, we have a cooking club, so join our cooking club. We'd love to have you for an hour a week where we're getting really creative about what's in the fridge.
Did you know that you can grow microgreens in your kitchen?
Yeah, that's our third point our third point. Can I count? Microgreens. That's been one of my biggest hacks, I would say, over the last 10 years, is maybe even longer.
They're really good. I love basil microgreens.
Cilantro
They taste
microgreens.
So good. You guys may be like, what the heck is a sprout? Because people have never even seen a sprout.
Everyone can see this. Everyone has grown a plant at some point, maybe in biology or maybe some point. You put a seed in the soil and a little sprout comes out. That's a microgreen. So imagine you have 1,000 seeds in a tray or a few hundred, and then they all grow and they're like this tall, and then you cut them and you eat them. Those are microgreens. And studies show that they are 35 to 65% more nutritious than the mature plant. So a broccoli microgreen is going to have 35 to 65% more of everything a mature broccoli head is going to have in it. So you're getting a bigger bang for your buck, so to say. You're giving your body a kind of therapy when you ingest microgreens, especially if they're grown with care and love, and you can grow them for pennies on the dollar in your own kitchen. So it's something that you can grow. You don't need to go to the store and find it. Frankly, there's a lot of media and news out there saying that microgreens are not safe because they have bacteria. So it's always just best to grow your own if you're interested in having a little kitchen garden. I've trained thousands of people on how to grow enough microgreens for a family of 4 in 1 square foot in their kitchen. Whether you're in Shanghai or in Mexico City or here in the United States of America, you can grow your own microgreens. It's absolutely feasible, inexpensive, and extremely healthy. Whereas Penelope may get her protein from the sources she outlined, I really love to use microgreens to suppress my appetite. It's almost as if the cells in my body recognize the nutrients from the microgreens. And they have this moment where they don't want any more. You're like, we're good. We've absorbed what we need, and you've given it to me in the form that I can take it. That's what your cells say. My cells say.
Which is also how I feel about our stevia raw chocolate that we make. Which is surprising because a lot of people can't eat one piece of chocolate. But our raw chocolate is so easy.
It's true. We're definitely going to make that in our cooking club. I don't know exactly when, but if you want to learn how to make stevia sweetened raw chocolate, it's
or protein stevia raw chocolate, which I love.
So we're not using like Hershey's cocoa powder. We are using some rare ingredients in that recipe, but it's true. It fulfills all of the pleasure centers in your brain and your cell. It really gives you that switch off. Because it's like your cells are asking for more. And they're asking for more because you're not giving them what they need. And it's not your fault because you didn't learn how to prepare your food. Who taught you? Your doctors didn't teach you, your schools didn't teach you, your parents probably didn't teach you. I mean, I'm kind of an anomaly. So it's really important
You
that
are an anomaly, by the way.
it's really important that you get the skills and that you learn how to give your cells what they need, because you're hungry, so you eat. How do you know how to meet your hunger? And it's really become my passion. And so Penelope's like, okay, enough.
Yeah, she's so motivated about it, which is great. My stomach is motivated to go eat. So, with that being said, we love you all. And we hope that
you subscribe, because we give you a lot of tips on this channel, and we would love to have you as part of our community.
we're basically saving you from future misery for free. And if you want more help and support, then you can click the link in the description, especially if you're a girl.
Don't forget to share and like if this video spoke to you.
Comment down below what your favorite microgreen is if you have one.
Or any questions that you have about protein, green tea, or anything else really.
Or my protein chocolate or my protein coffee. I'd be happy to share the recipe with you.
Well, come to join our cooking club. Let's do it live. It's more fun.
Okay.
We help women to beat obesity with our Step It Up system in just 90 days. Click the link in the description to learn how to lose weight without drugs like Ozempic.